They say it ain't over till it's over. Let me tell you, this one definitely ain't
I'm
over.
moving that bitch same day, same action, bro. I make my own decision, bro. All I need to do is get me a car, bro. I'm good, bro. Make my own decision, bro. My mental health fucking with me, so it's throwing me off, like, throwing me off a little right now. Be stressing, going through a lot, bro. That shit be fucking with me so much, bro. So, bro. I get that 1300, I'm moving that bitch same day, bro. Look, Kate, they go ahead and come pick me up. They go get the money order quick, boom. Help me go get a car next month, boom. I'm moving in that bitch, bro. I'm moving in that bitch. 1300, Kate here, 1300 right here. She paid the light bill, water bill. Okay, boom, that's a blessing right there. 200 came up from me, boom. Oh my God, I moved in that bitch, bro. I made my own decision. I'm a grown ass man, bro. I ain't gotta tell you I'm doing shit. I'm moving that bitch. Same day, same action, bro. 1300.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
What's up, bro?
Yo, what up, twin? What up, twin? What up, family? You good?
How are you, bro?
I'm doing good. We woke up today. That's all that matters. That's all that fucking matters. We woke up today. We got to see another day of life what God bless us with. That's all that matters, bro. Keep being a good person. Keep putting out positive energy out here in the universe. Watch it come back to you, bro. Do things without having a crowd around you. Watch how God bless you, bro. Just keep going as a person, bro. That's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters, literally, bro. That's all life about, bro. Doing the right thing, bro.
On second down, Jackson. To the right side.
We good, bro. You gotta hit them notifications, bro. We got vlogs dropping and everything this year, bro. This is the year we hit 30,000 subs, bro.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. In motion left, Bateman. On 3rd down, Jackson. Being chased out left. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted.
We good, bro.
By Deshaun Gibson. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 33. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got 2.
Please leave. Please leave.
Hold up, y'all, boy.
We got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Here now, 2nd and 4. In motion left, Flowers. Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Up the middle, here's Edwards. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Flowers going to go in motion right. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They'll run with Cook. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, Purdy. Flush to his right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing here, Purdy. This will be caught at Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 37 yards. And the 49ers are back within a couple of the lead.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Moody good with the extra point. And this is now a one-point game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Now 2nd and 3. Now Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. In motion left, Bateman. First down, here's the run with Cook. He will push his way down to about the 14. Tackle made by Chase Young. Here's a 2nd and 8. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
And the tight end goes in motion left. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Cook will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive.
He's got a man, complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Escaping the pressure right. This one caught by Kittle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Purdy from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first down, it's Purdy. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now it's a former Raven. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Right back to Juszczyk again. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. outside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
You.
The 49er offense set
Yo,
to
what
get
up,
this
Twin?
drive underway. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important.
Oh, the turnover fast
How you doing?
continues.
Good.
There's another interception. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Good, bro. Woke up today. That's all that matters.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut out.
That's all that matters, bro.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for
Yes, sir.
or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On second down, Cook.
Mental health right now fucking up right now, bro. Mental health is fucking me up right now, bro.
Coming up here looking for 3
I really
yards.
don't know how to react to things right now. Shit taking a toll on me right now.
Jackson looking to throw on third. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
That shit fucking with me bad.
The Ravens first down as they're able to get
Like I want to crash out, bro.
Throwing on first down.
Don't crash out, emoji crying loudly.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll get
Try
him
not
inside
to,
the
bro. It's like
15
my
down to
mental. That shit
14-yard
fucking me
line.
bad, bro.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. And he was getting close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you decide to play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Tucker's kick is good.
Everything
And
will
they
be
have
alright, bro.
regained the lead. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence.
How was the city yesterday?
And a little bit of hope, doesn't
It was good, bro. I came home. I got home this morning
and break off a big run to help yourself
late.
out on the next down.
I got home this morning around like 3 o'clock. Made it home safely. That's the best thing. That's a blessing. Right now I'm chilling. Woke up today again.
Dang.
Yeah, I was just cooling, bro. Just outside thinking, bro.
This pass to Jennings, and he makes a catch.
I just be outside, my boy, out the way, bro. I don't I don't bother nobody, but I be chilling, bro.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn.
That's all I do, bro. Every day I wake up, bro. I'm out somebody with, I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm not, bro. Trying to straighten my watch out, bro. I'm trying to make it for my life, bro. I want to be able to wake up and do whatever I want to do every day, bro. It's my year, bro.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 35 yards. And the Niners have taken a 4th quarter lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in, and he will get into the end zone from the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. So after the main field goal by Mooney, he's back out to kick this one away. Fair catch is going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He's got this almost.
Chat, what's going on? What's going on, my brothers and sisters? What? What's up?
Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Jackson to throw on 2nd down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's got it inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th
Yeah,
quarter.
I am just chilling today.
Show, gang, saying I got work tomorrow, bro.
Finish all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Purdy to throw it on first down. Forced out to his left. It'll be a loss of 13 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy, they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining.
Lord, you ever sit weirdly and make your leg and knee hurt when you get up?
LOL, you ever sit weirdly
This is 3rd and 10.
and make your leg and knee hurt when you get up? Hell nah, twin. Never had that before.
They'll find Ayuk open right side. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here we go with McCaffrey. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker.
Damn, that's crazy as fuck.
The football back and in great shape. Here's first down. Jackson. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. And keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Jackson. Being chased out left. He finds Bateman over the middle. Touchdown!
I wanted to do that too.
Shot Bateman on the touchdown
That's
from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Purdy. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Purdy to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will break.
Get the W, twin.
I'm about to get the next one, twin.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On second down, here's Jackson. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field in the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, they go to Edwards. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Chat, what up, child folks, man?
For stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to cut through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now it's Jackson.
Stay your ass in that box.
A sack. They push him back to the 34. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike.
I know you got the best kick in the NFL, but some niggas just can't kick sometimes.
To get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester to begin things, huh? I think he was looking for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's going to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They fool good as fuck, man.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Again, they run again, it's McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw, Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
No, Twin!
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do you do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
2nd and 10. Jackson now. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This now a 3rd and 4. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here is 3rd down and 4.
You got some tea yesterday?
Nah, Twin, I ain't even do that, Twin.
39-yard line. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Jackson down on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
I ain't even do that shit yesterday, Twin.
Inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Mitchell. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Beckham will go in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. John Harbaugh thought about it. Now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yep.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 78 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Yo, this food up, bro. That shit is good.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws out. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. In motion left, Flowers. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Jackson from the shotgun. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Jackson. Dancing to his left. Got a man, it's caught.
Somebody posted
Ravens
that.
touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Dancing away at the 35. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. There's some space here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
Debo going in motion left. Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to it before either guy in double coverage could react.
Play action, now Purdy. And he will find his man, Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated. Look at this! Breakaway! Inside the 20. Christian McCaffrey.
I ain't gonna lie. We gotta throw that little bit, boy.
72 yards. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room.
Emoji
I ain't gonna lie.
medium dark skin tone.
That shit was a good ass run, bro. No cap, chat. That was a good ass run, bro. No fucking cap.
Big time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
That was a good ass run.
They missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Nah, that was a good one. I'm replaying that shit back like 2 times, bro.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
I'm trying to like order this food right quick. But I'm trying to see like
The Raven
what else I want.
line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything.
When you go outside, bro, that's when you gotta force them inside, bro.
Still the same, and when what they plan to do on offense.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of
Shit
those
ain't rocket science to this shit, bro.
You know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers.
Let's go!
For Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by
I'm reading that shit too, bro.
possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now with Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Flushed out right.
Damn, why do I be doing that shit, bro?
Taken down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A 2nd down throw for Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. And motion left goes a tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
Bingo.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will push the lead up to 5. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and then make it a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So, following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So, really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Lamar changing the play. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Forced out to his left. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Play action. It's Jackson. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now here in Santa Clara, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Purdy from the gun. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Purdy now to throw. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 53 yards. The 49ers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here? They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Returning it, Justice Hill. Oh, some strong running. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Shit, defense got to come in handy now, shit. I ain't gonna lie.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And so they'll work. And they work this well outfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself.
Let's go!
Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
That shit wide open. I ain't gonna lie. Oh God, that shit wide open, bro. I see that shit already, bro. Oh, bro.
Looks like it's gonna go down to the wire. Now Lamar changing the look. Throwing on second and long. Jackson escaping the pressure right. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, and a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Being chased out left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Though, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. This is first and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Jackson. A swing pass here to Edwards. And the Ravens are going to be...
Oh, this shit is so damn scary, bro.
Get him down at the 6-yard line.
This shit is scary, gang.
When he's watching the game, he's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! GG's, bro. We gotta run that shit back, bro. Let's fucking go, baby. This a good ass game, bro. Good ass game, fam. Good ass game. GG's, fam. Good ass game, bro. Let's fucking go. Hey, let's go.
So that'll do it for
Game on the line.
Davis and all our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
You gotta run that shit back. Tiebreaker. Let's go. GG, bro. We gotta run that shit back, bro. Let's fucking go, baby. This a good ass game, bro. Good ass game, bro. Yeah, okay.
I made a call, my bad.
Alright. Yeah, you alright?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just checking in today. That's all.
Alright.
Alright.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged on the play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Didn't get it by much, but Portland got the first down. How vital is that in the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the level and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Here's Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
He gonna fumble one time. He gonna fumble that bitch one more time.
Curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised when they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they had a great play call on, or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's Jackson.
I was about to fucking say no fucking way.
Too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here.
No.
And that hits the cross.
I told you, niggas might got the good best kicker, but niggas missed that shit.
By just a whisker, this remains a scoreless game. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're gonna hit
I could have caught that shit too.
Sometimes you're gonna need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And some room to 14 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Samuel in motion. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught.
Fucking goal, bro.
Doesn't quite make it.
Just be patient, let that motherfucker play out.
That goes for a gain of 31.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his left. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. And as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll find Bateman once more. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Jackson to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now Jackson, and he couldn't square up.
We playing that defense.
This defense has played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Ain't shit coming through here. We control the traffic. Get out of line.
Tucker's kick is good.
You took your bitch to Pound Town.
Trailing, it's 7-3. So they're able to get that drive with 3 points.
The game ain't over yet. The game ain't over yet, though. The game ain't over yet, though, chat. This shit still going. We just gotta play good defense for the next 2 quarters, bro. Ain't shit coming through here. We control the traffic. Get out of line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start.
We gotta play 2 quarters, 2 more quarters of defense and just score on offense. We win, literally, bro. It's not rocket science, bro. When we score every play, we stop them, we play defense, we're good. We literally win the ball game, literally.
McCaffrey running up the
I'm the coach in this shit. I'm the coach in this shit. Fuck you talking about? We control the traffic. Get out of love.
Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Moody for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff. He'll move the ball to the 20.
Y'all can hear my clips in the background. I be clipping shit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. In motion left, Bateman. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yards. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
He was looking for staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on the keeper the moment it revealed itself.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Huntley going to change the play here. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Under their strong running plays, and then their plays where we simply out-coached the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Now it's
Let me
Jackson.
add you in it.
Wow.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8.
You talking about add me on Instagram or like, or on a PS4 game?
Could be 4 down territory.
That was literally my pick, bro.
Get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
Man, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for 3rd and short. Yeah, because they hit it way too easy.
Absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another.
Oh, all right, I got you, gang.
Back to the ground. This time, Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a good pickup right there on 1st down. And we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
This 2nd and 4. Dobbins running out of the gun. It'll only be a gain of a yard. It sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half would provide a psychological boost. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 2nd down and a yard. Another run here with Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Fuck.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Dobbins will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Of course, on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with the touchdown run.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Fights through and now the crease. And how about that for...
Hey, I was about to say what now?
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Hey, I was about to say what now?
2 ticks left here in the half. On is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
Bingo. Damn, chat. I didn't kick that bitch high enough.
He's past the 30, and he will be out of bounds. So
I didn't kick that bitch high enough, chat. Inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, set and ready to rock. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This taken in right around the goal line. But he won't quite make it to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more.
Hold on, chat. I gotta go get my DoorDash order. Hold up. I eat vegan food, chat. I need to go tell them leave it at my door because they almost here. I ain't even trying to go outside, family.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
Let me go look at my door number real quick. Hold up.
what else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. In motion right, Debo. Purdy now on 2nd down.
Oh, I was about to say, bro, because I did not try to do that shit.
Defensively, a potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Purdy will set up the throw here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Wow!
Off to the races down the right side. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw here, Huntley. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard.
Arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit
I'm
in.
finna kill my phone, boy.
A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Purdy. He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through and drop it for an 8-yard loss.
Like how they started the 3rd quarter here. They forced a punt on the 1st drive, and
The
after
fuck
this
y'all
looks
at?
like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room.
Bro, that's why I hate DoorDash and shit, bro. Niggas be all over the state, all over through the city, bro.
Equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw, Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they'd love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical, picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
In motion right, one of the tight ends. Play action, now Purdy. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded at the 7.
Y'all can't fumble now, bro.
There, but 15 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Jackson now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going for it. Huntley. Oh, he tried to fit it in.
Shit over with, Jack.
It's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be
Hello, world! Hello! Fuck you talking about?
San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 34 yards. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Mooney good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the
straight belt the ass, bro.
To kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
No.
The Raven offense
Straight belt the ass, bro.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the ball.
The game ain't over with, though.
That'd be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays.
See, if I score one more time, it's over with, though.
For them to have some success.
On 2nd down, Jackson.
If I score one more time, it's over with.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw is Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit. And now it's third down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Dang, it don't take that long to back vegan again.
Starting route to MacVegan.
Shit.
You alright? Lol.
Hell yeah, twin, I'm straight. Yo, look fresh, we're going. You good?